not the outcome at all that we wanted. It's coming down to discipline, and execution. Not executing at a high level and not making plays when we need to. We're not at our best when our best is needed. So, we got 2 weeks to fix this, and just looking forward to this opportunity to get it fixed.
Deshaun, over here, you've been around UCLA football a long time. Is this the lowest point you've ever been around UCLA football?
Yeah, it's pretty low right now. It's like you said, I've been around this program for a long time. And it's just unfortunate what's going on at this moment. Just not executing.
How do you account for the product on the field right now, both on offense and defense and penalties?
Too many penalties. Got to find a way to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. We're not good enough to keep having the type of penalties that we're having, so we got to almost be perfect out there.
Deshaun, right here. Do you still feel that you're the right coach to lead this program?
Most definitely.
Why?
Because I can get these boys to play.
Some people have remarked that it seems that you've been maybe that it looks like you're overmatched. Do you feel at this point that you're overmatched at all?
Nope, not at all.
Coach, what do you say to the fans who have invested time, money, and effort into this? It's 0-3. It doesn't look good. What do you do to bring them back?
If you're a real Bruin, you'll still be a fan. So there's plenty of programs that have had unfortunate starts and are able to turn stuff around. So it's either stick with it or not.
Hey, Coach. First couple games, what have you seen from the run defense, and how was Mexico able to have success with the run tonight?
Well, towards the end, they were able to run the ball, so we just weren't. It's coming back to execution. Guys not executing exactly how we want them to. But we got to figure it out. That's what it's coming down to. Stuff has to get figured out.
Coach, right here. You said to Wayne Cook on the radio at halftime, the better disciplined team's going to win this game. What is it about this message of discipline that's not getting to the team through 3 games this season?
That's a good question, because that's something that I'm wondering myself. You can continue to reiterate that to them. You can just continue to do stuff to make people have discipline in the building, and you're just going out there and not executing that. So it's starting. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. It's something that I've never been around, and we're gonna figure it out.
Hi, Coach. You mentioned the first game about you were hopeful because of the team's response in the locker room. These last 2 games, talk about how you feel now with their response in the locker room after.
That's the thing about it, is they respond the correct way. So everybody looking me straight in eye to eye, standing at attention, understanding what I'm saying yes sir. They understand what they're doing. They get that they're letting it slip away. It's just unfortunate, This is not something that you would anticipate having happen.
Do you feel like you need to reassess the player acquisition? Is there enough talent on this team to win a game this season?
Well, we know what comes with talent, so it wasn't just you can get kids. You got to have a certain amount of money, and it's a whole lot of stuff that goes into acquisition. So I like the team that we have, and we're going to continue to fight and get it going.
So you're saying there wasn't enough money to get the players you needed? What are you saying?
You just asked me about what I thought of the team, and what was the first question?
Just do you have enough talent, and do you reevaluate your player acquisition at this point?
Yeah, we have enough. We just have to execute. It's coming down to execution.
What makes you think
both sides of the ball?
What makes you think it's just execution? You've been outplayed badly in 3 consecutive games,
Because
2 by Mountain
there's
West conference
people-
opponents.
There's people wide open. They're not getting the ball. There's people not catching the ball. There's people missing blocks. There's people not making tackles. People not staying in their gaps. So all of that stuff, if you stay in your gaps and you're being disciplined, then
Who's ultimately responsible for all those problems?
everything that happens can fall on me. I'm the head coach, so they can follow me. We don't have to try to word things differently or whatnot. I'm the head coach, so you know. But what I do know is that eventually this team's gonna play with this one. It's gonna happen. It's eventually gonna happen. Pretty sure that we didn't think we were going to run last year neither at that point when it happened. So one thing that's going to happen is that those guys that are in that room are going to continue to believe, and eventually it's going to turn around.
Deshaun, toward the end of the first half, you guys, I believe, had a ball around midfield, 1 second left on the clock. Was there any discussion between you and Tino as to, figure out what you guys were going to do there that led to the run call, as opposed to maybe a heave downfield?
We didn't want the ball on the ground, so I didn't want it to be a turnover just trying to get a pass up there and maybe they get intercepted or whatnot, but I wanted to go into half knowing that we were getting the ball, so I wanted to make sure we just went into half with some okay momentum and not going off a turnover and then trying to come back out and get the boys excited again.
Thank you, Coach.